Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Update, brought to you by Pepperstone on Friday the 22nd of December 2017. I'm Darren Sinden and you can follow me throughout the day on Twitter by using @ds_Pepperstone. Right, let's take a look at overnight changes and price moves we need to be aware of. But before we do that, please note that the daily update is taking a break over the holidays, finishing today, the 22nd of December, and returning with our next video on the 2nd of January 2018. Looking at the table, it's a pretty quiet day yesterday on the world's foreign exchanges. No major moves of note amongst FX pairs, although we'll just flag gains in the Australian dollar against the US dollar of 0.2%, and we'll look at perhaps some of the reasons behind that momentarily. The big mover on the day, and grabbing all the headlines, is Bitcoin, down around 9.25% shortly before we recorded the video, trading around $14,154 a coin, and at that point it was down almost 20% on the week, but still up an impressive 75.99% over the month to date. Right, what's on the calendar? Events that may move the markets today. Well, despite it being the wind down to the holidays, we still have some quite interesting data points and items to be aware of. First of all, the US government shutdown limit. This is the point at which the US government could theoretically run out of money if Congress doesn't move to extend credit to the government and allow it to raise more money in the debt markets. At 9:30 today we'll have GDP data for Q3 out of the UK, and then at 13:30 this afternoon we'll have the first of US numbers, personal income and consumption expenditures data for November out then, and that's alongside an important economic number, durable goods orders for November. That's durable goods and also the ex-transportation number as well at the same time. And then at 13:30 we'll hear from Canada about gross domestic product in that country for the month of October. At 1500 GMT we'll have new home sales data out of the States, and then to round the day off at 1800 we'll have the weekly Baker Hughes US oil rig count. Right, breaking news and comment that's caught my eye overnight. First of all, Catalan separatists appear to have won a majority in the regional elections held yesterday. Now seems that that's an absolute majority, causing something of a headache for the government in Madrid and the powers that be in Brussels. Australian mining stocks have continued their good run of late and have closed at their best levels for 5 years. Meanwhile, Dutch Q3 GDP has come in at plus 0.4%, a positive number, but the weakest growth seen in the country since Q2 2016. And the UK's top 100 stocks, which includes some of those Australian miners, closed yesterday at an all-time high of 7,603 points in the index. Okay, food for thought, something to take away with you into the trading day. And why not think about this? This year we've got used to the idea that interest rates are likely to rise and move back towards so-called normalised levels. And yet research from the Bank for International Settlements, the central bank's bankers, shows that real or effective rates have been falling for decades, and you can see that quite clearly in the area I've highlighted on the chart here. So something of a dichotomy there, with rates rising at the moment but the long-term trend being downward, and I wonder if that's a contradiction that we'll have to address sometime in the not too distant future. Right, please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and foreign exchange on margin can be a risky business. If you're in any doubt about those risks or the suitability of the product for you, then please do contact your Pepperstone account representative. Just remains for me to wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday, and look forward to speaking to you in the new year.